Alright, hey dudes, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we'd take a look at the new Axe-Fx 3 CYGNUS beta firmware and just mess around with a couple of the amps in it. Yeah, so if you look around online right now, everyone's saying, oh, it sounds way better, and that some folks, particularly on the Quad Cortex pages and everything, some of them are feeling a little nervous. Some people are like, oh, the Axe-Fx is just going to totally destroy what the QC has going on before it even comes out. Who knows? We'll check on that when the Quad Cortex does come out, of course. But today I just want to chug on some amps. I will say, I just want to chug on some amp models in the Axe-Fx. I will say it does sound pretty daggone good. I was originally going to like compare it to what some of these amp models sound like before, but I feel like that's a little bit disingenuous considering that this is still just a beta. And a couple of the amps I tried aren't quite there yet because, like I said, this is a beta. But anyway, let's go ahead and just go and mess with a couple of these amps and see how it sounds. Quick setup note. So we're using 4 amps today. We're going to mess with that. I have a SM57 and I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it on screen on my PRS MT15 1x12. And I have my SM58 and my ribbon mic on the Mission KM212P. Also, hopefully you'll notice that my voice sounds a little bit better, but I'm trying to get rid of camera audio in my videos. So I'm using the Shure Shure MV7. And I'll talk about that setup stuff in a little bit in a later video. But excuse me, yeah, and all that is running into my new Focusrite, 18i20 interface. But yeah, let's go ahead and mess around with this. We're going to start off with the Solo 100 lead model. All of these are going to be boosted by Horizon Devices Precision Drive model. That's not going to change, only the amp models will. But here we go. So, yeah, I switched to the Soldano 100 lead model, like, at the last minute just now, because I found out that the model that I was using prior to this isn't working in this beta, well, it sounds a little weird in this beta firmware right now. So what you just heard was the SLO 100 on its default settings with boosted by a precision drive, and it sounds freaking ridiculous. It's killer. Yeah, shoot, now I'm a little nervous to even jump to these other amp models that I've spent a little bit of time with, because I think it's going to sound better than them. But, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Well, let's play with the Soldano a little bit more, then we'll jump over to the next model. Absolutely killer. But let's go ahead and jump over to the next amp model we're messing with, which is the Thorndall Vintage model. To my understanding, this is a rectifier of some sort that was preferred by Frederick Thorndall. Let's mess with that. Again, like I said, the precision drive is still the boost that we're using here. yeah, man. So not even just talking about with the new CYGNUS firmware, although obviously I'm thinking it sounds really, really great. I've been kind of fiending for a dual rectifier of some kind, particularly a Roadster. But I realized I hadn't really played around with the amp models of my Axe-Fx for quite a while, and I think that the Axe-Fx is no secret. I think the Axe-Fx has the best amp modeling of any of the modelers that are out so far. Probably will have the best even when the Quad Cortex comes out, at least for a while. They're probably have to work on that for a little bit. But yeah, now I feel like maybe the Axe-Fx is going to help keep my my gear acquisition syndrome in check, because the rectifiers on the Axe-Fx sound really great. But alright, finally, so now we're going to mess with an amp model that I haven't in the past really liked. This is the USA JP2C Yellow. So for a long time I wanted one of the JP2Cs, but I wasn't really enjoying the sounds I was getting out of the Axe-Fx. But let's see how I feel now. Alright, and just like that, maybe I kind of want one of those amps again. Alright, but yeah, like I said, this was just a quick check into how the Axe-Fx is sounding nowadays, and it is sounding phenomenal. Like I said, I've always thought so far that it's the best sounding modeler out there, and yeah, particularly when the CYGNUS firmware is totally completed and is fully released, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to double down on that opinion. But yeah, hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, maybe share this with somebody you think might like it, and go enter some of my contests that are going on. I'm probably going to choose a winner for the 3 Aerospec pedals. If not sometime this weekend, then definitely next weekend. But we'll see. You guys take care.